I'm Des Ebenezer and I'm an investor from Staffordshire. Before I joined the course, I was really interested in being a property investor, so that's why I attended the course today, and that's why I joined the academy as well, to get a better knowledge base about being a property investor and getting a good experience of being involved in my first property investment. So what Samuel teaches you is to find a patch which has a high demand for property rentals. Also the patch has to be suitable with regards to the type of properties in the area. Samuel will teach you all the techniques about how to find how to find an agent to get your property filled. And also being part of the course gives you great exposure to a network of property sources as well, which is really useful for me as a property investor. Samuel's a really enthusiastic teacher. He's hands-on. He can turn a room around within seconds, and he shows you how to source properties himself. He's not putting it on PowerPoint slideshows. He's actually showing you there and then he teaches you the techniques. He gives you a toolkit of how to find the properties, and then you actually go away and find the properties yourself at the time. So it's not death by PowerPoint. I found a few deals, yes, definitely. I found a few deals within perhaps about half an hour after learning the techniques. I could have spent hours and hours without knowing the techniques and not found any deals at all. So it's the education through this program is brilliant. What I'm planning to do with the deals, because I'm an investor, I'd like to understand how the deals are sourced. I want to know how the due diligence is done, and as I'm a professional investor in property, I'll be passing on the deals to the buy low, rent high.
You've previously bought through buy low, rent high, I believe.
Yes, I'm buying my first property through buy low, rent high. I've never invested in property before, but I wanted the security and the knowledge, really, that I know I'll be investing through a reputable company, and have the support there, and that's what buy low, rent high have done for me.
So Des, with regards to buy low, rent high, you're a busy working professional, you don't have time to look for properties. You obviously subscribed to the cherry picking list.
Correct.
You get emails every Wednesday.
That's right.
And that's where you found one of your properties off one of them emails?
That's right, yeah, and I found what would be my first investment property through that email. Now I know, because it's come through buy low, rent high, it's gone through all the due diligence, I know it's going to be a great property, and that's why I've come on the academy and come on these courses to understand a bit better what the process is to get these properties sourced, and it's a very thorough process, and that's even more reassuring for me as an investor.
I know some of the concerns investors have when buy low, rent high send out the emails is they want to see the address before they sort of commit. What would you say to an investor who gets the email, who's considering investing, and he's got to sort of trust buy low, rent high that it's a good property?
I've seen the process that the buy low, rent high go through. I've seen the checklists on this course. I've seen what's been taught on what exactly to look for as a property, and actually buy low, rent high look after the sources very well, but they really look after the investors, and buy low, rent high are never going to send a property to an investor knowing it's not going to be a good product.
So now you've done the DFE and you're now a property sourcing machine, are you still going to use buy low, rent high, or are you going to go out and source yourself?
I'll carry on using buy low, rent high, at least for the next few properties, definitely. As was mentioned, I'm a professional investor. I have another business as well, and I'm a business professional, and I'd like my investments to be looked after. So I'll carry on using buy low, rent high. And
just one last question. Samuel's all about getting out your comfort zone. That's where the fun begins.
That's right. Yeah.
How comfortable have you been this weekend, or have you enjoyed being uncomfortable, or have you been a bit dubious about it?
No, it's been a good uncomfortable, and actually you can only learn when you're outside your comfort zone. If you're operating within your comfort zone, you're not learning.